Hello everyone and welcome to this live analysis what I'm going to be on MNFX. Welcome very much to everyone who is here today. Today has been a very volatile day, so I think we're going to go through that mostly. So if you are here for the first time, please very much welcome to this live analysis. And today we're probably going to do some dollar pairs. That would be great, I think. And I think we're going to go through some... I don't know if you want to go through my trades and what I did today. And someone's shocked. I'm a little shocked. So let's take it from what we know today. And then we can... I think we can move forward from that. So, cool. What else? Where are you guys? There you are. Hello, friends. Hello, everyone. Bit of a delay in the chat. Cool. How are you doing? Good. Good. Pajam asks, USD CAD. Alright, so let's go through that. Let's just let me take away some of the COT reports that I have laying around. So we're good to go. And then, yeah, cool. Music is there. Cool. So we can go through USD CAD. That's okay. I can start off with that. So far today, we are looking for short opportunities. Okay. So I said earlier today that if you're a seller on USD CAD, you probably want to sell that around the 8 or 9 hour candle, which is this candle. So between this candle and this candle, you should probably sell it. If you did that, you should be in profit by now. I didn't because I don't trade USD CAD anymore. I have given it up a long time ago. It is what it is. So, well, I don't get to take credit for it. Don't force me to it. So that's what kind of, that's kind of what you would do. And then the other thing was, that was essential for today. That is a sell some for today and the week. So that would be a very great place to sell. So if you feel like I should have sold, yeah, you probably should have sold. That was a great spot to do that. So for those who are thinking USD CAD for tomorrow, I also think around back up to 2050 for tomorrow morning. Hopefully you will find some kind of pullback and then take it lower. The other thing you can then look into is maybe where this red line is coming in, the 1 hour 21. So that would also be kind of the same situation around 2050. So if you are to trade for tomorrow on USD CAD, I'll probably look for around those prices. Alright, so if we go into USD CAD, well, I must say on the dollar index, sorry, I must say I'm fooled. I did not expect this one. I would say it's a new higher high. Maybe that's what they wanted to show. Oh, we are going to bullish. We're actually falling. Maybe that was the manipulation of the market. We've already had this kind of rise already, and I'm kind of tired of it. So again, is now the time we're going to go down? I don't know. So our plan remains the same. We remain firm in our plan. We are still going forward. Okay. Jay's Click says, hi, I'm looking younger with the haircut. Thank you. I haven't got made in 3 months. Thank you very much. I should. So, our bias still remains. So, what do we do now? I'm not so sure. Greetings from Nairobi. Missouri Zana. So... USD CAD is a 2017 support. Could it break? Yes, absolutely it can break. There's no support that cannot break in my book. There is maybe tougher support to break, yes, but nothing is unbreakable. How can you say support is no support is unbreakable? Well, let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. When we are here back in COVID time, this is March coming over to July, this looks like a very strong support. Look, it has been rejected fiercely before. Wow, look at that. Easy butter, easy butter, easy butter. You know? Which other one? This support here was also broken. And cool, yeah, like it's years of support, or months and months of support. Sorry, that was 1 years. This one as well. You know, can it be broken? Yes, it can be broken. No doubts. So, support and resistance are not gods. They're just guidelines, right? And people is bothering me with spam emails. So, greetings from Portugal. Carolina, I haven't seen you in the chat though. So, welcome very much though. You know, it's a bit late, I know. Should be in the live on 2 hours ago, but you know. So, yeah, okay. So, what do we do now? Can this fall? I don't know. We can plan for it to continue to fall. That is what we do every single day, every single week. That we have that plan. So, what do we do then? So, which pair should we trade today? Which pair should we do next? So what's your pairs today? Which pair should we do next? I think the market is gonna consolidate until NFP. So there's a thing though that came out today that you guys actually have to be on top of. It's actually the beige book. It's actually not beige, but it would tell you something about the future. So it came out today, and let's look into it very quickly. And this one contains a summary of commentary from the current economic conditions by the Federal Reserve District. Okay? Then if we go into the summary. Okay. The national economy expanded at a moderate pace from early April to late May, somewhat faster rate than the prior reporting period. Several districts cited positive effects on the economy of increased vaccination rates and relaxed social distance measures. So, what I first want looking at is the economy is at a moderate pace. So the CPI we had, which was absolutely outrageous, you know, isn't a moderate. It's not amazing, right? So, but you know, there is some economic development which is positive. So I think that is what really has sent this dollar weakness again. That we are still back on track. Employment and wages, staffing levels increased at a relatively steady pace. Good. 2/3 of district reporting's modest employment growth over the reporting period, and a reminder of indicating employment gains were moderate. Cool. Overall price pressure increased further since last report. Selling prices increased moderately, while input costs rose more briskly. Input costs have continued to increase across the board, with many contracts noting sharp increases in construction and manufacturing raw material prices. Okay. I did not hear that we're gonna crash. I did not hear that we are doing super duper hot, and we're going moderately. We're doing okay. So that would still convince me to continue sell the dollar. Now, what happened today is that I had buys at around this price and around these prices. So when I had that price coming down to 21, was it 40? No, it wasn't here. When price comes down here to this level, I'm like, do I really want to be a part of that? No. So I let go of $35 pips, and I think that is, compared to what I had probably around 100 pips extra. I already lost 120 pips on total of that. So there is a order here, there's an order here that added losses on this one. And then, okay, cool. But what is it right now? Right now it's actually at resistance. So the further up we go, the more resistance we're seeing. So is there any chance we can buy this thing? Well, I must say, I must declare that whatever this was is not a part of my book, not a part of my plan. I wanted that, I wanted this, and I wanted a continuation higher. I wanted this red one to go strongly like that. Now that we broke it, we kind of need to start all over again. And we're kind of starting. So, am I gonna buy this thing? I don't know, bro. I feel very reluctant. Maybe I'm in pain. Maybe I will just, let it go because I couldn't. I lost here and therefore I will lose again. It's not really my setup, so this is definitely chasing it. Is that my strategy? Probably not. So, I am definitely in between the hard ship, or between the tree and the bark, if that makes sense in English. I don't know. Bark is the thing on the outside. So I think if we can, go higher, I'd probably take a small. I've actually decided right now, if we go higher, I'll probably take a small lot size, and then as we go higher, I can increase my positions. Above here, we still have 100 pips or whatever it is up to targets. So still a lot of pressure, but I'm not going to be the first one to move this market. Between a rock and a hard place, yeah. I'm sorry, people. I'm especially exhausted right now, so my brain doesn't work so properly. So let's continue forward. Central banks and climate change can affect the market. I don't know. Maybe you can find some studies on that. Climate change and the market. Market would probably change. Market would probably be affected by climate change because of storms. Storms like you would close down the production in the Gulf for oil. That would probably do it. And then more rain would probably make it more difficult to grow things. Would eventually will make it more difficult for companies to make profits. Flooding and stuff, that would also make it. But it's not a strategy out there that, maybe there is, but it's not something in my mind, at least in the Forex market, that will say, hey, because we're going to get more and more extreme weather, this is going to move the market today. No. But maybe over time, over like a smooth average, we might have an increase, but no, not much. Hello, Dunkirky. Very much welcome. So, yeah. If we go higher, I can buy it. But if it falls, I will be so anxious if it falls, which it should fall. So we can get entries down here, 2190. But the other side to it, the plan that I wanted to have was that we were supposed to pivot from here and then rise. And pivot points would not actually be necessary because we were to, go so fast. So when we don't do that and we're actually falling, I will take a step back. Okay? You're welcome. So gold was requested for, euro, pound, gold. Like central banks and climate change. You said climate change, so I need to respond to your English. But if you mean sentiment, you mean sentiment in the market, like mood? Yeah, definitely. 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 Like everything starts with the central bank. That's the god of Forex. That is where everything comes from. And then the market just interprets what the central bank is going to do, are doing, or should have done. So everything comes back to the central bank. So yeah, we can do euro pound for the fun of it, and then we'll go through US oil and then gold, since those were the questions for. So yeah, okay, I will do dollar soon as well. Okay, so let's do our support and resistance. Support, resistance, resistance. Okay, it's a range. So I'm not trading it. Sorry. It's been ranging since 10th of May, almost a month now. You probably could think of selling it here, or selling it here, or buying it here. Your choice. And I wouldn't touch it even with a heated iron rod. Happy Wednesday! Oh, Trader Nick! Wow, the god is here. Thank you for popping by, brother. That's amazing. I wanted to ask you about NFP though. Some of your traders says you're going to be live on NFP, like the actual numbers. I need to talk to you about that. I know I have little time. I just thought of it right now, so you know my brain works slow as the grass is growing at the moment. But yeah, the central bank are the biggest players in Forex market, or is it the rich people controlling how the money flows? Okay, Dunkirky. So central banks decide money flow. Okay, they're going to decide if they're going to have high or low interest rates. They decide if they're going to have bond purchases or not bond purchases. They control the money flow through their tools in their toolbox. And then we as a market just makes it happen. Because they gives us carrots to go into different situations. For example, the bond market. They crashed it. Now they took their returns on investment on the bond market down to whatever, half a percent. When the mandate is 5% for hedge funds, you have to go somewhere else to get your profits. So they moved money from the bond market to the stock market. There you go. So they move money through their toolboxes. They don't do themselves. They make the market do it by saying, "Hey, can you see this carrot? You see this carrot? If you take this carrot, I will give you 10% extra profits." And for a bank that is profit generating machine, making billions, of course they will take an extra 10%. So they will take it. That is a literal description of how it is. I don't know if it's really how it is, but that's how I imagine it to be. Because why would you, as a bank, move with the central bank if there was no carrots? Right? So, they sent everyone to the stock market back in March 2020. So, yeah. I think that's cool. So they are the biggest player, they're also the boss, they are the mover, and everyone is just moving along with them, whatever they're doing. Or is it rich people controlling how the money flows? So, central bank, rich people, central bank tells rich people to do what they want them to do, and that's kind of what happens. Is that a better explanation? Probably. It's all a system. And if you say, well, it's controlled by the 7 biggest families in the world, or whatever, yeah, cool. Whatever. That is kind of irrelevant for me. That doesn't bother me. Because if you say the market is manipulated by whoever, or somewhat, or whatever your theory is, it doesn't matter to me. That doesn't make me a better trader. But if you tell me how they move the market, then that would make me a better trader. Yeah, good timing, eh? Green Swan 2021. I have absolutely no clue what that's about, to be honest. Yeah, I will text you in the Discord so we can finalize my thoughts. What else were we supposed to do? Oil! Oh, lordy. Okay, so what am I doing here? Here we are. That puts on some moving averages just for the fun of it. This is the mother boss. This is really the boss. 200 EMA, 55 EMA, 21. On the 4 hour, meaning we are very bullish at the moment. We are currently at 68.75. So what does that mean? That means that the oil Iran thing is not really a thing. And I think it is because I've just heard, I haven't read the report, but there's something called demand. And the demand is higher than the production at the moment. And then also we're coming into something called seasonality for oil. And that is currently from now on going to be bullish. So, is this the top? Maybe. But technically, generally, we are supposed to be going higher. Now, we have been going higher for quite some time. And we have had a pause. And then we are slowly starting again. And yeah, cool. This is kind of one to your dollar to do, though, by the way. So when we're coming into Australia to use oil, if you have sold it, I hope you have got out. I hope that you have taken your losses. I hope you have done your job. I have been contacted lately by multiple people, not just one, but multiple people saying that they're holding sells for 200 to 300 pips in loss, and they want me to help them out. I cannot help you out in those situations because those are your choices. But my choice is I wouldn't hold them for more than 100 pips. So if you're currently selling at 67 and price is 68, and by the time it made a higher high here, you should be out. So if you're then looking into buy prices for this week, aha, that was the buy prices this week. Cool. Or was it today? That was today. Oh, I thought I was on weekly. And we never reached those prices. That's interesting. I actually thought we were coming down. Then it would just go away from you. Then that is cool too. Because now we're coming into the week that you know, we can go higher still. We can fall, which is probably the best idea, by the way. Because if it falls, you're just only going to get a better price for your money and then going higher. So, currently, I think that we have found support, higher high, higher low situation. Probably higher high, higher low situation. But if it falls further, you know, pick it up next week. And take it higher. Thanks for the description, makes sense. NFP, quick pips, yummy. Big man, Nick, central banks using algos. I don't know. I think they're actually trading the market. I've seen ECB how they control their bond market, and that is actual people putting on orders. They're analyzing when best to do it throughout the day. Yeah, the only important thing is to catch when they move so you can make profits as well as while the market is moving in a certain direction. You're in the buy position on US oil. What should be the target? Well, I would definitely get out at just below 70. Just below 70 somewhere, so 69 something. The reason why is because we never reach central living, so we are very bullish at the moment. And I would probably think about it around 69, probably think about it then. But I can stretch it to 69. So, you're coming into strong resistance at the moment, probably more strong resistance. And what I would do then is I would most likely have my stop loss, you know, not lower than 67.80 or higher, and just start making it, you know, more and more impossible for the market to go against. You should be break even by now, and if you're not break even, I don't know what to do with you, but you need to be break even if you have good entries. Then yeah, then either 69 or 69.69. The reason why I give you two prices is because one or two things is that you need to make the decision yourself. Are you going to be aggressive or are you going to be conservative? That comes to your style and your trade plans. Okay? But I would love, you know, to be in those trades. The other thing for the month is that we can go up to 70. So if we get up to 70, I would probably take the profit and run. So yeah, those two. So if I was to hope for something, if I can wish for something, I would take profit at 69.69. That's probably what I would do. But it's not financial advice whatsoever. Hello, Abbas. Why are you giving me? Why are you rolling your eyes on me? So cool. Euro, Aussie, pound. Pound has not been discussed so far today, and gold. Sorry, people. I was supposed to do gold. Okay, and here we are. I don't remember what I said yesterday, but I think it's because I said we need to hold that price, and this is our support. I don't think we held the support I wanted to hold, so it came more down for more, you know, a more deeper retracement. Cool. And there you go. I think I said yesterday at some point, maybe it was in the live of Trading, that this was the buy price. So if you were to buy, that was your opportunity. So we have been ranging around, going around, and then going higher. So cool. Congratulations, brothers and sisters. Yes, we're doing gold now, Hardik. It's going higher. Alright. Cool. Anything else? What's your target, bro? Well, for the week, it could be, give or take, 1936, but I hope that we will get to 2000. That's just a hope. So if you have two orders, I would take profit at 1936 for one, and then 2000 for the other one. When did you start? Half an hour ago, maybe? Mr. Khan, welcome to the clan. Thank you very much. Happy for ya. Happy for ya. Where did we go, really? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a zombie. Yeah, thank you. My position was from 1832. Oscar Leon asks, do you do any position trading? I try for the life of me to do that, but my trading in 2021, I've looked through today, it hasn't been where I want it to be. I haven't held the positions I should hold. I have taken profits too early for my position trades, and I've been too much of a chicken. So yeah, I try. That's my goal, and it's not always as easy, but I try. That's my motivation. Been holding New Zealand dollar. What's your current price, and what did you sell or did you buy, Carolina? That's interesting. I just wanted to look at it though. You know, you mentioned it, so I hope I can help you with it. But yeah, cool. So I said, I think it was yesterday or this morning, I said, maybe we should sell USD Swiss down here and look at that price action, brothers and sisters. Oh my yeah, I don't know what happened here. So I'm really Godsmacked. That is one of. Is it pride? Is it that I want you guys to win? Maybe that takes my psychology away from it. Like, I want you guys so badly to win that I'm like, I get emotional wreck because I'm just thinking, I just want you guys to succeed. How can I make you succeed? How can I make you succeed? How can I make you succeed? Maybe that just goes to my head. But when I see this situation, I'm like, oh. Okay. Yeah, but I know one of my students sold here somewhere here, and he was in profit. So good on you, Andreas. Boom, Andreas. Sorry, not Andreas. Andrea. Andreas is a Norwegian name for it. 73. 73.08. That's an interesting price to buy, to be honest. What inspired you to do that one, though? Yeah. I must say, lady, that that's a target, and I wouldn't for the life of me buy there. So maybe print that trade out and say, you know, never do this trade again. Like, make that a horror trade and say, this is a trade I will always try to avoid. And I could have done this myself, though. I probably could have done this trade myself. So what I would then tell you, lady, is to put up as a horror trade, and it's around the weekly target. It's around. You need to write this down. It's on target for the week. It is at psychological levels. It's around 73. It is probably around midweek or end of the week, where you should have bought in the beginning of the week. So you're late in the week. The third one is, this is not a support. So I would just write down what I would have done. I really want you to write this down, though, young lady. So maybe you're, sorry, lady. Why do you say lady all the time? Sorry. So one, it's a target. The reasons why. Reasons why it went wrong. First of all, it's a target. Second of all, it's a round number. Third of all, it's not at support. Third of all, fourth of all, is it's late in the week. Fifth of all, it was on support. It was a round number. It was a target for the week. I haven't like a last one. Do you remember what last one was? Higher high, maybe I just made it up, but yeah, somewhere thinking around there. So if you try to avoid buying at all of those together, that would probably be the best learning opportunity. How do you get away from that? How would you stop doing that? Patience, and pinching yourself in the arm, in your head, somewhere that makes you feel a bit of physical pain. A bit sadistic maybe, but when you know you're up there, right now you know that's a target from me, you know already that that is not what you're supposed to do. But the other thing is, I would look for buys, I would look for buys on a Friday or Monday. So around this area, time-wise, I would look for a buy. So in this situation, I already know it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It has hit R2. Oh yeah, this is over. This is game over. Okay, so don't worry. I want you to win. So write it down and learn from it, and make maybe write it on this list and say, what should I not do? Okay, I haven't said this. Take a screenshot of this specific chart. I will, you know, and maybe where did it go? No, wait. Then take that one down, maybe. Okay, so we will help you out here, lady. We will remove everything else in this chart, and then no. Cool. So okay, cool. And then I will send you this. I will send you the link. Maybe how can it be? Somewhere here. Reason why it went wrong, and then we can put that one to be that one, and then I will copy. So this is tradingview.com / this. Okay, actually just that. Copy that. So I understand. Okay, it was a new price. Okay, I have to look into that one. I didn't check. So which price was it? 92. Where is it? This one. Okay, so you said 72.33. That's not bad. Like, it depends when you bought it, though. If you bought it today, if you bought it on Monday, yeah, I think that's cool. Like, if you bought there, that's golden. Like, what about position trading on exotic pairs, USD Mexican? It's painfully expensive. And I don't really have time to look after them, basically, Oscar. So if you are new here today, I see there's a lot of people here today. So if you're new here today, please come forward. First of all, subscribe to this channel. That's the only thing. The reason why, because I want to help you in the future. That's the other thing. The third thing I want you guys to do is to come to me. Come with your problems. Come with your suggestions. Come with how you can improve, and we will try to help you out. Right now, we're trying to help out Caroline 15 days ago. Oh! Okay. When is 15 days ago? Anyone know? Does anyone know 15 days ago? So it should be like 18th. Give or take then. 18th of May? No, that was the wrong year. That was the wrong year. 17th of May. And around... Okay. Okay, so you bought here. Yeah. I don't see any trouble here, young. I don't see any trouble here, madam. But why did you take profit? That's the only thing I see here. But you have endured quite some loss. Quite some, some extra times. But that was your target. That was your exit price. So you have patience. That's for sure. You can hold that You can hold that trade for a long time. Good on you. Boom. Fantastic. You've subscribed, just doing it. Yeah. You never reach profit. You should be in profit at 72.33. You should have been up at 73 something. Do you think it's safe to buy gold now? You should have bought it at the weekly central price. So yeah. But yeah, cool. So let's move on, and hopefully this could be a learning process for Caroline at least, and then we shall see. You never reached profit. But is it 72.33 then, or is it 73.22? That is two different things. But 72.33 should have been profit like a week ago. So yeah, you see, CAD we're dead. Pound, the pund. We don't have any higher high at the moment. So right now it's kind of like difficult to trade this one. I still see this as potential bearish, even though this is support and where you should be buying. So I think what it really happened is that it went to these two prices, that is an inside week, meaning we don't have a trend right now. So until we make a higher high, I don't know, whatever. I am not so confident in this one. I lost confidence here, and I will pick it up another day. So I would try to maybe sell you Eurozar, USD maybe. USD Mexican, I don't have too much. I don't have knowledge about Mexico so much, but if we start moving production facilities, and if it's cheaper to get wood from Mexico, build in Mexico and ship it back to America, because labor costs and timber costs and production costs is so high in America, then you would starting to see more demand for Mexican peso. So the only thing to think of there is to short USD Mexican. Where from Australia are you? I am not from Australia, mate. I'm from Norway. Yeah. I'm like from this country, you know, with some northern light and some snow and some cabins along the sea, or fishing cabin thing along the sea. That's kind of where I'm from. Where we have high mountains just by the sea. Or no, just by the towns. And you can go for cruise ships and stuff into our fjords. And I think the drop here is probably around 400 to 500 meters down. So if you fall, you die. Sorry. So pound at the stand is range bound. Euro at the stand is just in the middle. I see that it hasn't made a higher high so far, above 22, whatever that price that thing is. And until then, yeah. You know, I can go Australia, mate. I just have to go a bit higher, you know. So yeah, USD CAD should be the high at around 9 AM my time, which is around 11 hours from now on. Okay, cool. Done most of it, haven't I? Done most of it. Australian dollar yen range bound, so nothing here. CAD range bound, should have bought here. That's everything. That's all. Pound euro yen bought here, no buy so far. Pound yen. Okay, pound. Okay, it came down to central, didn't go back higher. Came down to weekly M2, bounced, and now it's kind of like, I don't know. You tell me where it's gonna go. So right now, it's a question mark. This is the sell price, this is the buy price, and it's just in the middle. So we don't really know what's really going to happen here. You know? Can do the kangaroo. I'm going to Melbourne, sunlight. Alright, mate. So, cool. To war. Yeah. Hello, James. Hello. CAD yen is a buy. Yeah, at around 90.70. If you did that, good on you. Other than that, cool. It's a range though, but you know, should have bought down here. This was around your buy prices to buy. Jobless news tomorrow. So we're coming into NFP. Don't have too high expectations, brothers and sisters. Let the market do its thing. Okay? Let the market do its thing. So I haven't decided if I'm going to trade that event or not. But, you know, if it comes out great, you know, I might trade after the fact. The whole point of news is that it's new information we don't know ahead, you know? So we'll just take it from there. Hello, Mark. How's your day? It's terrible, but I'm here with you. I'm smiling. Hee hee. So if you're wondering how mad it is, terrible. Sorry to say that. That's the truth. Do you guys hear any music in the background? Or is it like too low? So let's go through the calendar for tomorrow. Australia imports and exports. That could be a volatility event for Aussie, up or down depending on how good or bad the number is. And yeah, ADP is 415. ISM services could be great. And monetary policy hearing. So jobless is not as important as it was a year ago. Non-farm productivity and ADP. ADP is projecting NFP on Friday, so important. The best thing, you're smiling. I'm smiling, yeah. The great thing about exotics pairs is that swap you get paid every day though, besides the pips. Yeah, as long as you're in profit, right? They tend to be a bit annoyingly terrible sometimes to trade, but yeah. US30 was asked for, I think, by James. And okay, and yeah, it's kind of okay, you know. I don't know how pressed you are on this one, bro, but you haven't come down to the buy price yet of 34,300. So I would rather come down to 3,400, somewhere around there, before buying again. What's your energy from yesterday, Sarah Herbert? Wow, someone's coming in to slaughter me! Ah, Dad! Yeah, I know. It's 10:30 p.m. I have slept probably 6 hours this night and 4 hours the night before. So, if you can see my eyes, I can probably sleep standing against the wall. So, I'm just trying to be here for you guys, to help you guys out. You know, to make some kind of sense of this madness. That's all. So Sarah, yes, I feel shut. And then tomorrow I will be smiling and laughing. If you wake me up at 9 AM tomorrow, I will be like, yahoo! What's going on? What's going on? What can we do? What should we do? You know? It's so cool. I took a hit in pound, but regroup, return losses plus profit. Love your smile when we at war sometimes happens. Yeah. So what really happened today is really war. Got some losses. I lost 130 pips today. 120, 130 pips. It's not necessarily the same thing with around there. 130 pips, give or take, whatever. So I think the reason why I am so damp is the lack of sleep and the wish that I want you guys to succeed. So I spent my brain thinking so hard, and also that we made a low today that I didn't want to happen. So I'm muted. I'm an introvert, by the way. So if you feel like I'm not having the energy I'm supposed to have, I'm sorry. But okay, I can take the night. Going to gold. That was around this prices here, and then gone. Use the Swissy. Had a sell earlier today, great, but whatever. Okay, people. I just came. Weekly close came in just 5 minutes ago. Did you already talk about New Zealand yen? I did, sir. I think it's sir. The thing. So generally speaking, I want to buy this thing, you know. But I think what we currently have, no, we seem to be trying to fall. So I'm like, I don't know. So this is before. So we can still come down to 78.70 and still go higher. I know that Nick has bought it. I'm not saying it's too early, but I'm saying, you know, currently it's not doing too well. But it's currently at support. Could be support or it could be support. That is kind of A and B. Oops. That's kind of A emulator. A and B, and see which one you get higher. Looney bought Cadian at 91.029. Yeah, so cool. You know, have your stop losses, do your job. Don't risk money, comfort to lose. By the way, sometimes I feel today maybe I did that. I shouldn't have. I didn't want to lose those ones. You bought at 91.02. Like, for the love of God, why? Couldn't you wait until 96? Like 90.60? Like, just a bit lower? Like 40-30 pips lower? It was there a couple of times already. Like, earlier today and yesterday. So he has a higher high. That's a bummer. Should stop doing that. Because if it fell, you bought a higher high, brother. So I would not be happy. If you're a student, I would not be happy with you. That's truth, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's a good trade. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that, you know, it's one of the potential places where you can go higher from. And currently it's not doing too well. That's the only thing. So, weekly close, just subscribe. Thank you. Boom. That's how you do it. That's how I do it. So, I don't know what to do with you people. I hope that you guys watch my weekly forecast when I post that on Saturday. I'm going to be live tomorrow as well, around 19:30 GMT plus 2, which is 3 hours earlier than current time tomorrow. So 3 hours earlier than current time tomorrow evening. And maybe I will live on Friday. I need to talk to Trader Nick and see what I will do then. See where I will fit in my own webinar, if at all. And yeah, cool. Have a great day. I need to do something else right now. I am not in any position at the very moment. I have got out. I probably thinking of getting in again. I just need to see what price do, and then we shall see what goes and comes, right? Thank you very much. Have a great day. Love your family. Mwah. I'm here to help you out, so that's what we do every day. Boom.